Russell Hotel's going live just for a couple minutes. You guys know how I do it. Live from is this the convention center in Toledo? Okay, is that what it's called?
No,
What is it called?
it's called the Glass.
Good to you?
What is this called?
The Glass House?
No, it's called the Glass
It's
Convention Center.
the Glass Convention Center
Yes.
in Toledo. Okay, destination Toledo, Ohio. Okay, had a long journey to get here. Left this morning at 5:30. I want to say 5:30. Left LAX at 5:30. Had a direct flight to Detroit, and then about a 55-minute drive from Detroit Airport to Toledo. So not bad, not bad. And today is daily check-in, right? So I always do a daily check-in with on Mondays with Miss Tiffany, right? Well, today's no different. It's just that we're later in the day, but we got Miss Tiffany here too. Check this out. Okay, she's sitting right across from me. Miss
I
Tiffany.
know this is different. We are live, right?
Yeah, we're
We're
live.
We're live, but live at an event.
Okay, all right. So
Live.
when she's talking, you'll see her. When I'm talking, you'll see me. Okay, so there you go. So no, we just wanted to do a quick live because we do this on Mondays, and normally we're not traveling. Okay, normally we're somewhere, but this is the second event that we've done in like 2 weeks, right?
Yes, it's almost back to back. So I had a little week break, and then came right back to another North Star event.
Yeah, there you go. So hey, there you go, North Star. So shout out to North Star. We just registered like we always do. We get our badges and all that stuff and our appointments for tomorrow. But tonight, there's reception tonight as well as a baseball game. I want to say it's a minor league baseball game. I want to say it's the Detroit Tigers affiliate, if I'm not mistaken. So it's right next to the Hilton Hotel. That's where we're staying. Hilton Hotel? Is that what we're saying?
Hilton Garden, yeah, Hilton Garden, right?
It's not the Hilton
It's
Garden.
not a Hilton Garden? I
It's
thought
a-
it was different.
Why do you think it was different? It's a Hilton Hotel. Isn't
it, okay, it's just a Hilton. Got it.
you know,
Yeah.
are you staying at the same hotel I'm staying in?
Well,
Maybe you're at the Garden
no,
Inn.
interesting because I was talking to staff there. So it's connected to Homewood Suites.
Homewood Suites, okay.
Yeah, so the Homewood Suites is connected, and then they share. They have like a little breakfast area that they share. So I was talking to the staff about that. So I thought it was a Hilton Garden, but okay, regular Hilton.
Okay, is it Hilton Garden or Hilton Homewood Suites? What are you talking
No,
about?
they're separate, but they're connected. So, you depending on like the corridor, you go down and you're in the Homewood Suites. There's two hotels that are connected.
Oh, okay. So it's a dual branded property.
There we go.
Okay.
That's the proper
Is that what you're trying to
way.
say? A dual branded
Yes,
property?
yes,
Okay, so
yes,
there you go. So we're at a dual branded property. I'm not sure what it is though. I thought it was a Hilton because when I checked in, it said Hilton.
Yeah.
So, okay, I guess maybe I'll check that out. But anyway, we're in Toledo, which is kind of downtown Toledo area. Yeah, we're here at a North Star event which is Destination Midwest. Now, last week we were at Destination Southeast, which was in Palm Beach, Florida. Now, this is in Toledo, Ohio. So, you got to kind of do the entire country, I guess. You got to do Destination East, West, North, South, Midwest. You got to do all of them, okay? So that's what we're doing now. So, and in fact, I guess you can do the whole world because aren't you doing Destination like Caribbean or something like that?
Caribbean's coming up in a couple of weeks.
And where's that going to be?
That's going to be in Aruba.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I, to your point, I do like these targeted niche events because now you're really getting, information from specific, regions of hotels or destination. And, it's different than going to, say, an IMEX where it's just, you get a gamut of everybody. So knowing that we're here at Destination Midwest, it is specific, areas in the Midwest. And for me, I feel like I could come to concentrate on what program makes sense because I'm not thinking, oh my gosh, what do I have going on for all of these hotels that are represented? So that's why I like it. I don't go to all of the regions, but I like the idea that there's that opportunity on different, regions of the U.S., whether whether your business is focused. Is it on the West? You'll go to the West. But I'm excited because this is my first destination in the West. I don't know about you.
I don't think I've done it. I think this is my first one as well.
Okay.
So well, I can't say so far so good because we just got here,
Oh,
right?
I can say so far so good. You want to know why?
Why can you say so far
Okay.
so good so
So
far or so
I'll
far
tell
so
you my
good?
check-in story.
Okay.
So I came in a day before because I have family in Toledo. But my cousin had dropped me off early because she works this morning, and so she dropped me off at about 7:40, 7:45, and I go to the front desk and I said hi, and she's like, "Are you checking out?" And I'm like, "Actually," I said, "Actually, I'm trying to check in." I'm trying to check in at 7:45 a.m.
Wow.
And I just stood there. And shout out to my girl in the front desk, Nanette, right? Because she says, "Well, let me see if I have some rooms available." And she says, "I do." And she checked me in. And she
Wow.
says, "My name is Nanette. If you need anything, here's yada yada, what we got going on." And I appreciate that. And
That's
I
great.
was snug in my bed taking a nap at 8 a.m.
Wow. Wow.
So, but so far, the service here at Hilton, and I did look it up. It is a Hilton Garden Inn. Yep,
Okay.
sure is. From what I was told, it is a 3-year-old hotel, so 3 years old. The staff here is really nice. I was just talking to someone. They recommended you going to the restaurant in the hotel. It's not your typical hotel restaurant. They have a renowned chef. So I'm looking forward to tasting that if I can. I don't know, but like I said, I've only been here a few hours, and I'm pleasantly already, having a positive experience here. So shout out to Hilton Garden Inn in Toledo. It's really good to have some good service coming in. So
Well, good to hear. Good to hear.
Yeah. What about you?
Check-in experience you're talking about
Yeah.
it was great. I mean, I checked in this afternoon, normal time. So that's when you really can test the service if you check in
Oh, really?
during non-traditional times.
Yeah.
And see how they react. Are they funky? Are they put off by it? Are they like,
Right.
are you inconveniencing them?
Well, didn't you have that same experience? Just a while
No,
ago?
I did. I was just saying this is
Yeah,
good because
yeah.
when I went to the PGA National, I checked in early too, like at 8 o'clock in the morning. So
Okay.
and they didn't make a big deal about it. They just checked me in. They had rooms available, so they checked me in. So I guess the thing, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but maybe it's a bad thing for the hotel because if they're able to check you in early in the morning, that means they didn't sell out the night before.
Sure.
So that's what that means, right?
Yeah.
So, because normally there's not a staff that's cleaning rooms that,
Right.
they don't have 24-hour housekeepers cleaning. So what that means is they didn't sell out the night before. And every hotel wants to sell out, of course, but that wasn't the case. So, I mean, hey, as long as we got in and we had good service and when that happened, so that was good. So, no, I checked in just maybe about an hour ago, and all went well. 55-minute drive from the airport to here. So it was pretty good. Can't
Okay,
complain.
so what airport coming from?
I came from LAX to Detroit. So I flew in Detroit. What's the name of the Detroit airport?
What do you mean? What's the name?
Detroit Airport?
Yeah.
Is that what it's
There's
called?
No name of the airport.
Detroit Internet.
What is the name of your airport? LAX.
LAX.
Okay, that's just.
Okay, that's
an airport
LAX.
Code.
Oh my
What
goodness.
do you mean the name of the airport?
What do you mean? Some of them name different things. It could be two. Okay.
O'Hare?
Oh, Chicago, O'Hare, and
Everybody knows
Midway,
that.
right?
Everybody
And
knows.
there's a Midway too, right?
Everybody knows the
So
name
if you
of
say,
it.
"Oh, I'm flying into Chicago," okay, you just is that
What
a
is
general
the name
thing?
of the airport?
They ask for the name of the airport, right? I don't know how many airports are in Detroit. I just
Really?
know I flew into Detroit, and we got a shuttle from there to here. So that's all I need to know.
Okay.
Anyway, we're live. I don't know where this is coming from with her. She's kind of funky. She was saying that, "Oh, I need my coffee." So maybe I shouldn't even been doing this live with her right now. But no. But hey, we're live on YouTube, live on LinkedIn. This is the daily check-in. We normally do it in the morning, but today, because we just got here, or I just got here, she just shared her story with you. So we're here. We're not gonna be doing this long. What's that gentleman in back of your name? I know he does like gaming.
I have no idea.
You never met him?
I've never met him.
Okay, I met him at a couple different conferences, and
Really?
he like plans for like gaming conferences and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
news
yeah,
to
yeah.
me. Okay.
Yeah, see? Excuse me, young man, come over here. I forget your name. Jahan Russell. You remember me?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I see you.
Okay.
You know, I'm
Tiffany.
bad with names myself.
Hi, how you
Jahan.
doing? I don't
Right.
even met yet.
Okay,
cool.
good. Stand over there next to her so I can see you in the thing.
You want me to stand next to her? Okay.
Just see if you can stand right there.
How you doing?
You're too close.
Nah, it's cool.
All
It's
right.
cool.
Let me click on. So we're doing a live here, right? So
Oh,
we're
okay.
live in let's see. There he is. Okay. So introduce yourself, sir.
I am Jahan Krishlo, born and raised in New York City.
Okay.
I am a gaming extraordinaire.
There you go. There you go. I just said that he was in the gaming, right?
Yeah,
So what does that mean exactly?
So I mean, it means a lot of different things, and I think that what it is, it's when it comes to gaming, it's very personal, right? So
Uh-huh.
it's like the way how you see it is what you feel what it is, right? Because
Mhm.
everyone has their feelings towards what they're passionate about and what they love, right? So
Mhm.
I mean, obviously, esports has been introduced as a commercial size type of industry,
Mhm.
but for me, it's more like an opportunity to create accessibility for people to have access to technology.
Okay. Okay.
Right? And that's the way I look at it. So competition's obviously always been part of the culture
Okay.
of the American,
Mhm.
style of like, being able to play someone one-on-one or in teams, whatever format there is. But the great thing about it is like, I think it's going to create opportunities for those who may have physical disadvantages in a
Okay.
sense, or not really good at in sporting, but
Uh-huh.
they can use gaming as a way to help them mentally,
I love that.
come up with strategies
Okay.
and thought process and creativity.
Okay.
And I think that's the beautiful thing about gaming.
I love that. I love that. So where have you planned so far in the United States?
Well, I'm sorry, what?
Have you planned any of these events anywhere in the U.S.
the,
yet?
the difficulties about esports is has not been introduced correctly.
Okay.
It's been prematurely introduced because it's mainly has been anyone who has money, they just pretty much do whatever they want.
Okay.
So I think it was poorly introduced.
Okay.
Right. So the one thing that the one thing about gaming has always been about community. That is the base,
Okay.
the starting point.
Okay.
If you don't have community, and whatever empire or structure that you're trying to build is not going to work.
Okay.
Right. And we have seen that throughout the decades. When it comes to like production companies or any of these bigger events, they're not coming back anymore. They pretty much put too much money into the industry and really didn't get anything in return because they forgot about the community base, right?
Okay.
The great thing about gaming now in this space is creating opportunities for people to be able to participate, right? And I think that's the most important thing, is that gaming is inclusive.
Yeah.
And when you say inclusive, meaning that everyone can be involved with it. There's no judgment of shape or creed of your color, your race, your background. It doesn't matter, right?
So any levels, any beginners, experience? Okay.
Yeah. So anyone is obviously welcome to join.
Yeah.
So there's no much limitations, right?
Okay.
So there's tons of potential. The problem is that it's not really enough access to it, technology-wise.
Okay.
I always said that New York City has always been the only city, to my understanding, had a lot of access to back in the days. There was tons of arcades.
Okay,
So
okay.
me growing up in Harlem,
Uh-huh.
going through the days, like for example, I live in Schaumburg, and that's Central Park 5.
Okay.
Right, so I grew up in that area. My sister knew majority of the guys who were, accused of doing what they did. They didn't do it, but obviously was accused of the whole situation. And you could understand the culture behind it, the amount of things that we've been going through. So there wasn't really that many outlets. We had after-school programs, but when it comes to just the overall picture of it, it's always been like sporting, right? Basketball, football, those were the quickest outlets to get out of the hood, right? And that's always been known the fact with any black neighborhood.
Okay.
But gaming, no one really seen where the potential where it was going to go. But the great thing about gaming, again, the access to it is everywhere. There's day goods, laundry mats, you go to a restaurant, you go to a candy store, comic book store, literally walking distance from anywhere you were located at, you were able to go to an arcade for 25 cents, 50 cents. And that was the high level of technology that you would see from like, how you say, like an Atari, or
Okay.
like, like back in the days, like, you see how the technology advanced, but arcades were so advanced because it's so far beyond. So like, for instance, I had a Nintendo, but I preferred to play an arcade because of, the
Experience?
graphics.
Oh.
The experience. Well, no, it was
Okay.
no, and you're right too. The experience was very important too, because you're playing amongst people
Right.
Yeah.
and others.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know I have autism spectrum disorder, but you wouldn't know that because most of us are shy. We don't know how to kind of like express ourselves in a sense.
Yeah.
But because of gaming, it allowed me to have conversations with people on a daily basis, and it was my safe haven too. On top of that,
Gotcha.
especially from the neighborhood that I came from.
Gotcha.
So I look at gaming as a great tool to, again, create accessibility and opportunities, especially in the space,
Okay.
and a great alternative just in case whether they don't want to go in the educational route. Now, you can still go in the educational route by teaching yourself how to do gaming development, programming, stuff like that in that nature.
Okay.
So the great thing about this stuff, there's a lot of conversations that need to be had, but I think that we're not having enough of it.
Gotcha. Why do you come to this North Star event? Why do you come to Destination Midwest?
This conference overall has been the only one that has really allowed me to be myself, allow me to come and spread my passion of the topic of esports, because any other conference that I went to have denied me because simple fact they don't understand esports. The esports really is intimidating for a lot of people because it's a language that they don't understand. A lot of people obviously used to be gamers, but they no longer in that world, right? Because I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a ton of people that you could talk to say they used to own like an Atari or any of the older consoles, but they got to a point where they kind of like, kind of got away from that and started focusing on their actual career or like an educational, background. So they kind of left that life behind as a kid and moved on to something else. But now we're in this day and age where technology is becoming more advanced and more, I'm not saying confusing, but in the sense that it's definitely in the realms where you have to really truly understand it, right? Like you have to really see like what components you can add to it and make it efficient enough for people to get the benefit from it.
Gotcha.
And I think that's the beautiful thing about these programming. It allows us to have those conversations because there is no other location to have these conversations.
Cool. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, man.
Of course, anytime.
Once again, that's Jahan right there.
Yeah.
And he's, name your organization?
Play All Gaming LLC.
Play On Game?
Play All Gaming.
Play
LLC.
All
Play
Game.
All Gaming.
Okay, all right. Appreciate you stopping by.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, we'll see you in a
Yeah, I
minute.
look forward to
It is
connecting
nice to meet
more.
you. Of course.
Me
Take
too.
care.
All right, thank you.
All right, man.
Oh yeah, good seeing you. Where did we meet before? We met somewhere before.
Obviously it's out of between these events.
It had to be one of these North Star events.
So I was here in Toledo. Did you go to Diversity X?
No.
Then it was probably another North Star.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, if it's
I know
out
it was
of
one of them.
teams, it's out of esports. If you don't go to esports,
I didn't
Summit,
do teams. I didn't do
and then it's
teams.
It's out of
Okay.
esports travel or teams.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
It's out of the two.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man.
All right. So there you go. So, he just had me walking by, We didn't know we was going to get the whole story, okay? But hey, we got it, and that's all that matters, right? So it's a different, diverse group of people to come. They all plan for whatever it is. He plans for e-sporting events. There's people that do associations, there's people that do corporate. So North Star or Destination Southeast kind of encompasses, whatever planning you're doing for whatever organization, that's what we do. If it's hotel related, if it's convention center, because we're actually in a convention center right now, which is attached to the hotel. So, if there's space and technology or something that you can use technology in, Wi-Fi, all that stuff, connection, that's what it's all about, right? So anyway, okay, let's get back to Miss Tiffany. So what else, Tiffany? What's going on? Did we cover everything?
Yeah, no, that was a good surprise. So another thing that's so great, not only are you meeting and, having appointments with prospective, business suppliers, you meet really good people. Because I never, if you had not called him over, I never would have gotten an overview of gaming. I have my preconceived notions of, and because I don't play it often, I'm just I don't really look at it. But the way he was describing it as being inclusive and that there's communities and there's a place for everyone, I was like, I've never heard it explained that way. So it's just really good to come to these events, not only for that, but you just meet interesting people that you wouldn't have met otherwise. So, yeah.
That's true.
That was great.
That's true. That's true. Like I said, I met him. It's been probably about a year ago, and it was like back-to-back programs that I met him at. And I want to say one of them was IMAX. I want to say one.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to say IMAX, and IMAX is one of the biggest ones, or the biggest one, I would say. About 15,000 people go. So, what do you think about the the intimacy of North Star compared to like IMAX?
Compared to IMAX?
Yeah, or something similar to that.
It's different. I feel like it's apples to oranges if you want to do a comparison. I say that there's a place for both. IMAX I'm excited about because you have the opportunity to meet just anybody that you wanted to from any type of destination or any hotel. It's there. So being able to pick who you want to meet there out of this enormous amount of attendees is great. What I will say about IMAX is they send their top people. So if you're looking to meet, not just the sales assistant, because it's such a grand show, it's an expensive show, so they're gonna send their top people, and I've gotten so much great information from them, whether it's just information about their hotels or little secrets. And when I do have a program, I can, if needed to, escalate it higher up because of those relationships. So I think that's just the difference between those larger shows. But what I will say, the smaller shows are my favorite. They're the intimacy of them, because you do meet people that you seem to kind of have you can increase that relationship, right? Because you're able to, maybe you have an appointment with them and then you see them at the bar. Don't judge me. But you see them in the bar later.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Wait, I'm sorry. You kind of just went past that one. What do you mean, the bar? What do you mean, don't judge me? What does that mean exactly? I'm sorry. Did I miss something?
You can have an appointment with them for 10 to 12 minutes, and then, afterwards, continue that conversation at the bar.
Oh, okay.
And so now you're nurturing that relationship from a smaller, intimate event. So I do appreciate these smaller shows for that, because the opportunity to really hone in on relationships are there.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And it just so happens there's always a bar at the hotel. So
yeah, that's.
it's a great,
I don't know.
a great meeting spot.
Okay, it's the watering hole. The watering hole. That's a great meeting
Russell,
spot.
Now you're aging yourself.
Okay, whatever. You call it whatever you want to call it, but it's good. Yeah, a lot of stuff happens within this space. A lot of stuff happens around drinks and food. Drinks and food. I mean, that's what you want, right? So you go, hello, hey, how are you? Come over here.
How's it going?
Good.
What are you up to? Are you doing your podcast?
Yeah. How are you?
Hey.
You say hello. So introduce yourself. Cedar Rapids,
I'm Emily
okay?
from Cedar Rapids. We love Russell. He's awesome.
Oh.
Plug that in.
Wow.
I will let you keep going, but thank you
All
for
right,
letting
good
me
seeing
get my
you.
shout out.
Good seeing you. You'll be there tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. All right. So yeah, that's Emily with Cedar Rapids.
Rapids,
Yeah.
okay.
So Midwest, Cedar
destination.
Rapids, okay. So yeah, so no, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. People are here, you get to, before the craziness starts, you get to hang out with people.
It's not that crazy. I
Well-
feel like it's strategic crazy.
Matt. Sit next to her. Stand next to her, please.
This is my guy here. This is the best.
Yes. Okay.
That's the pictures.
Yes, exactly.
See, this is Matt
Yeah.
Klinger. He's the photographer extraordinaire.
He's my favorite.
For all the
photographer
Are you at all the
ever.
North Star events?
No, Katara, who lives in California, she does a lot of the West Coast events.
Okay, but you do what?
I moved from
Midwest.
here to the Midwest, and she does everything west.
Okay, well, I'll just say this. I haven't seen anyone but you. That's the one I see. You're always there, so we appreciate what you do. And I know North Star appreciates you as well. But yeah, so every angle, he's like in your face. I'm like, you always see eyes. You feel eyes like going,
I'm always like,
and then you turn around and Matt's right there. So, so no, we appreciate what you do. We
perfect.
do.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you, sir. Thank you. So yeah, so no, always give credit where credit is due.
Well, see, we don't ever talk about that. That's just
What?
a given.
What's that?
Photography.
Yeah.
And Matt. And I met him in a show. And let me tell you, I hate to say that I take it for granted, but I go to another show and I'm like, where's my photographer? Where are the photos? So what I appreciate about Matt is, and, we do this, right? We have content and we'll post it out. When we do these site visits and I'm, capturing things, I'm like, oh, Matt has the great photos. So it's almost like you get spoiled with these North Star events because you have a Matt, and he's at every show. And like you said, if he's not, then there's someone else. But what I do like that they have strategically put a photographer at every show, capturing not just candid moments of us, but the actual sites that we do. Because what if I'm busy jabbing and talking, and I'm like, shoot, I didn't get a photo of that, great room. I know that I can access the photos later because they're all sent to us. And he does a really great job of taking all the photos for appointments, getting really great candid photos of us just, reuniting or, having fun. But a lot of times people take photography for granted. I had an event where they were like, we don't need a professional photographer. We have our phones. And I said, no, no, because you want to be able to repurpose that content and
Yes.
great content,
Yes,
not
yes.
just camera phone photos
Yes,
and
yes,
selfies.
yes.
So I just wanted to say that.
No, that's good. That's
I
good you
always
did say that.
appreciate seeing him.
Because we all have our phones and we all think that we are professional photographers because we have our phone. But
No,
guess what?
we're
We are
not.
not. And the photos that Matt takes compares the ones that anyone else takes here
Oh, yeah.
are like night and day. So no. I think it's important that you invest in a good photographer to come
Absolutely.
and yeah.
Photography.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Exactly. That's what you should do. Anyway, okay, that we're at 27 minutes. I wanted to keep this between 20 and 30 minutes, and we're right there. So, thank you so much, Miss Tiffany, for coming on. We'll do this again. Hopefully, she'd be up to do it. I don't know.
I'm always up to do it.
Because
Yeah, he likes to tell my business.
Allison.
Now I understand why he
Okay, let's hold on one
out
second.
of the photo because I saw the Louisville.
Okay.
I saw you with,
Okay, hold on.
Here we go.
This is
We
Miss.
be- we
This
be
is
chatting
Miss
it up.
Allison Best. She's with North Star.
this is
So,
like off the cuff.
yeah, off the cuff. So, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Today I'm looking after you.
Okay.
Good, get up. He's been getting me all
You're gonna rope me in. I am gonna put you on the spot.
What? I'm just okay. Whatever. That's
No.
fine. I'm just saying. What do what is your role here?
What's your role here? Business development.
Oh, okay.
And I work with mostly our DMOs
Okay.
across the Midwest and
Okay.
the East Coast.
Okay.
So I help them with their strategic marketing, with customer advisory boards, with their advertising.
Okay.
And then getting them to these, hosted buyer events.
So Allison pulls all this. Basically, Allison pulls all this together. Okay. All the.
Works our magic. We have
Yeah,
an
but you-
amazing events team.
Yeah,
I just
no,
get
you
to
do.
show up
You
and,
do.
shake hands and kiss people.
Well, that's okay, and we appreciate what you do, because that's a big role. Whatever you do, whatever you call it, it's a big role. We appreciate
I
it
love doing it.
because it
We
makes
talk
it
about
easy
the
for us to
a
show
lot,
up.
The North Shore show. So
Yes.
We're the best, right?
we only see
Let's
the
go on
players.
record and just say they're the best.
No, we haven't. We have.
We have to edit that?
No, but
No, this is all live.
We have
all
talked
live.
about North Star, and so we were just talking about Matt, and I was saying I appreciate there's always professional photography and knowing the importance of getting those, candid shots. And I felt kind of spoiled because I went to a show where there was not, and I was like, where's my Matt? He's not here. It's not a North Star event, but we only see the planner side. We show up to things, and it's already done. Our sites are ready. The ideal locations are ready, and we just kind of come and
Yeah.
give our opinions
That's
about
Exactly.
the work.
That's
Yeah,
how it should be.
yeah.
But it's you know, no one talks about like the behind the scenes and how
Yeah.
much it takes to actually get
Yeah,
it.
we do. We have
Exactly.
an amazing team. Like on the planner recruitment side,
Mhm.
you know, really qualifying all of you guys
Yeah.
and making sure that
Because not
the
everybody.
people-
Can you say that again? Because not everybody can come
for
to
the
these
people
shows.
in the back.
Not everybody can come.
Wow.
I tell people that too. They're like, "Oh, you just show up to." I'm like, I have to be
You have to
approved.
qualify.
You're
I have to
vetted.
actually do
Everybody's
work.
vetted. Yes,
yeah,
everybody's
well, we have
vetted.
to because our shows are small compared
Yes.
to a lot of our peers in the industry, and they truly are peers because there's plenty of work and love to go around.
Exactly.
But we keep our shows small, 1-to-1, you know, so we can do longer appointments and we can really curate it so that, yeah, we have really qualified people for where we are.
Yeah.
Or if it's an incentive show, they're truly incentive.
Yeah.
Whatever. So it just takes that little bit of extra work to get the matching right, but it's worth it.
We appreciate it. We
Yeah.
appreciate it. We just show up. We're turnkey. We just show up and it's all taken care of. But there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that we don't see.
Right.
And we appreciate
Right.
you guys for doing what you
Yeah,
do.
And
well,
then we
take
get
a big
business.
partners
And
too.
then we
Like
get business
Toledo's
from
been
it.
amazing here,
Okay,
just
cool.
getting ready. So
Very
yeah,
good.
it takes a village, you know.
Yeah.
Yes,
See?
definitely.
That's what they don't see.
There you go. See?
So keep
thank
listening
you.
for more tips on, you know.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
We'll
All
get
things
see
North
for
Star.
some
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
someone that didn't want to talk, she sure had a lot to say.
That's how it works.
So yeah,
That's what
so
happens when you get people on the cuff.
yeah, so
we
so
are live.
that's what it's all about, getting the
Live,
people
live.
behind the scenes that you may not have known. That's what they do, right? So putting these things together is not easy. You got a bunch of like herding cats, I'm sure, for lack of a better term. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot to do. I mean, this is what we do, right? So I don't do the production of a program. I'm more site selection. So some people do different things when it comes to the meeting planning part. I do site selection. So that's someone else's job to do all that stuff. I just get the site and they run with it, right? So you may do, what do? You do all the production?
stuff that you don't do.
Okay.
You just throw it up.
Okay, so so you do from A to Z maybe, okay, at least a lot of it,
Yeah,
right?
production management.
Okay,
Yeah,
well see,
absolutely.
I don't do it, and guess what? I don't want to do it because we're all good at what we do, right? And I'm not good at putting all that stuff together. That's not me, so, and I'm not afraid to tell people I do hotel site selection. That's what I do, or venue site selection. That's it, and that's all I do. And guess what? That's all I want to do. But thank God for people like Allison that can do all this stuff, right? So, and her remarkable team. You know, if they were walking by, I would grab them too, but they're not walking by, so Allison was. So, but anyway, that is it. I want to thank Miss Tiffany again for coming on and doing this. Like I said, we'll try to do another one. I don't know. It's up to her because, she can be kind of funky sometimes. So we'll see if
Use
she's...
that word.
Did I use it more than once? Did I use
For
it?
the rest of the trip, you cannot say that
I can't
word.
use funky
Nope,
anymore?
You cannot use funky.
Okay, but thanks to Matt and Tiffany and Allison, and then even I can't think of her name, Miss Emily that stopped by with Cedar Rapids. So there you go. So that is it. I'm Russell Hotels. We're out for now, but we have an event tonight. So talk about planning. There's an event tonight. There's this right now. There's events tomorrow. There's a boat ride and what else? A boat ride and what's the other
there's a
thing?
distillery.
Get your drink on.
yeah.
I'm surprised certain people didn't choose that
No,
one.
I chose
but
the boat ride.
but they got distillery. Who knew they had distilleries in Toledo?
See?
Okay, so everybody got something. Somebody was asking me the other day. They're like, "Well, what is in Toledo? Like all funky and everything."
Oh, should've got this.
And I'm like, "What do you mean what's in Toledo?" I said, "I'm sure there's a lot in Toledo. We don't know until we go and check it out. So I can't sit here and say intelligently, well, Toledo has this. No, I didn't know what Toledo has. So now we're finding it out. They have a minor league baseball team, which is right in back of us. We're going to go to a game tonight. There's a distillery. They can do some boat tours. We'll find out more and we'll share that with you because that's what this is all about. It's all about fact finding, discovering new things, destinations. There's a lot of destinations out there that a lot of people don't know about. So guess what? My job is to make sure you know about them. So at least the ones that I've been to, and Tiffany too. So there you go. That is it. You guys have a great day. Happy Monday. And we'll be. I'm sorry. There's something.
I said peace.
Okay.
Is that what we do?
Oh, is that okay? You want to do peace?
I do.
And peace.
Peace.